Welcome back to the channel, guys, where today we're at Concord Park Golf Club, the club I first started golf, and we're going to be playing one of my favourite ever holes today. It's a par 3, which is a junior, and you'll have had one of these at your course. It was my favourite ever hole. But most importantly, we're going to be talking about the top end of my bag. I've been to Ping, you've seen the video. I had the fitting on the PING G430, and it is in the bag, but with a little bit of a twist. We're going to get into that. And we're going to have a 3-hole vlog, aren't we? Yeah. Where we finished. Did we finish all square in that last match?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
So Rob's getting a shot a hole, and we're going to play 2 par 4s and a par 3. And wait till you see this par 3. If you played Concord, have a guess, guys. Which one do you think it's going to be? It's certainly one of my favourite. I'm sure it will have been one of yours if you're from this area. Rob's laughing because he's spotted what's happened. And I'll explain it when we get into the video. So we've gone with a head, what he recommended, the G430 10.5 LS Tech set at 12 degree. Now this hole, it's 301 yard, Rob. There's a row of trees before the green, so really it's a 250, 240 layup. Yeah. But we're hitting driver because, well, it's going well. And if you're going to hit driver here, you need to be left, really.
Just to the right of the left-hand trees?
Yeah, you see this, like, there's a row of trees there. Yeah. You need to be left of them if you're going to hit driver. This end tree here on the left, there's a bit of a gap. Yeah. Because you can then...
I'm going to reach that anyway, am I?
Well, I suppose you probably hit driver 240, you'll be fine, won't you? Well, that was us. Not going to get a better strike than that tonight.
Nice, perfect.
It felt like butter off face.
So you didn't go for that black, whatever it...
Well, I did, yeah. Obviously, I ordered the black, the Tour Black 2.0 stiff as what were fitted, but we've changed it, and I will get into that. We'll get into it. There's been another change as well. But I'll explain myself. I know you.
I'll explain myself.
Some of you might be disappointed with me, but I'll explain myself. Well done. That's A1, that, because you've not only gone up left, but you've left it short enough to get over the trees.
So why did you change the shaft from what you were fitted?
Well, yeah, guys, I had the Ping Tour Black shaft fitted. By the way, let me just say this. If it weren't for Adam, then I wouldn't be hitting the driver so well. You know, recommending me for 12 degree loft was something I would have never done. So we've gone with a 12 degree head, what he recommended in the LS Tech. Now, shaft-wise, he recommended Ping Tour Black. Well, it were great. I started off like a house on fire with it, but due to your feedback, you know, some of you guys tell me, guys, you need to obviously tilt your shoulders, set up a little bit better with your driver. Due to the feedback from Ping saying I hit down on the driver, I couldn't help but try and hit up on it a little bit more. And with that shaft in, it wasn't controlling the spin. And what I didn't want to do was just lower the loft on the head, because the 12 degrees being a game changer for me, Rob. It makes me feel so confident on the tee. So instead, I've gone for a stiff shaft, so it's the same flex as what he recommended, but it's just 7 grams heavier, and it's a Diamond whiteboard, which is the high kick, low spin shaft, and I've optimized my launch and my spin with this shaft. And you know, when he fitted me on the day, and I suppose there were another subscriber mentioned, guys, do you really want to be getting a driver fitted around a bad swing? Well, for most golfers, I think sometimes making swing changes is quite difficult. But obviously being a pro and, you know, listening to your feedback, seeing the data, it was quite easy for me to change my posture and hit up on the ball a little bit more. And it were spinning too much with that Ping Tour Black. So I've switched up into a shaft that I've had before, but in a softer flex. I would normally go X, but I've gone stiff on Adam's recommendation.
Well, you've been hitting the ball great today. So.
Well, exactly, and you know, confidently as well, pulling it out on every par 4. You know, there's been some tight par 4s where I've hit it, and that speaks for itself, because I've been very shy with my driver, haven't I?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's, especially on like Woolley Park, something you play with rubber on that.
Yeah.
Certain holes, because there's trees, and you've gone for a safe option where you should be getting your driver
Well,
out.
it's not only driver, I've got a Freewood and a hybrid in, which I'm even more confident with.
Are they ping?
They're both ping, but there's been a change in the hybrid department, I'm afraid. So we're going to get onto that in a minute. Spin. A little bit long.
Yeah. So what's happened with the hybrid then?
Come on, we'll get onto it. Right, Rob. It won't be a disaster just to put it on green. Get up. Oh, it's over. We'll see how that spun up, because that was the hosel rocket, weren't it?
Yeah.
Which we've just done a video on. So one thing, I've taught me driving at, and now my pitch shots aren't as good. I don't get as close. I suppose I'm hitting him from a closer range than usual.
I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? It's all right getting close to green unless you can put it on.
So now I've got to improve that. It's never ending, isn't it, golf? You get one thing sorted. Steady, hit it. Oh, it could have gone. Oh, free. Good job I can put with Seymour.
So this is to halve the hole then?
Is that for a 4?
Yeah.
4 for free, yeah.
That sets off like a train. I thought he's way past.
It's solid. Oh, you've got it! Oh, it's gone off the edge. Finish it off. I can't wait to show you this next hole. Unlucky.
80 odd.
So you're probably thinking, why, Gaz? All the places that you've been in the world to play golf, and this is one of my favourite little holes. I think it's a bit of nostalgia, isn't it? You know, when you're a junior, and you know, you're having lessons, and obviously back in the day, there's a little bit of a ravine in bottom, and it was like, you know, who could get over at ravine? Yeah. Because to strike it that clean to get over was like a big achievement when you were a junior. And you're beating like 7 irons or 8 irons, and it's 80 yards, so it's not going to be anything more than a little 54, I don't think.
That's what you've got from there, 80 yards?
Yeah. Now, you paid £12 for 18 holes today, aren't you? Which you could probably say is cheap golf.
Yeah.
And there's sort of no booking system, so you can just turn up and get a game. If you just fancy knocking a bit of dust off your shoulders.
I mean, there's some nice little short holes which you use your irons more and things like that.
There's clubs like this in every town, you know, where you can go and sneak nice holes in. Sometimes it's better than being on a driving range. I mean, I've got to admit, guys, I'm a bit guilty of being a bit of a driving range right at the minute. Yeah. And it's not been doing me any good at all. I'm getting on the course is actually way better for me. Right, this is going to have some zig on it when it lands. Look at that. Spin.
Oh, pin eye.
Oh, look at that. A little bit to the right. Go on then, Rob. A par might just get you back in this match with a shot. He's finned it, but it might do all right. Oh, it's gone in that banking. Don't worry, you'll get a relief.
It disappeared, didn't it?
Yeah, it's gone straight into banking. In summer, that would have bounced up the banking and come back down onto green.
I just hit it a bit thin.
But you said exactly what we used to say as junior golfers, didn't you? What did you say just before you hit it? Make sure you strike it well, I think.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking of that ditch, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, I would...
This could be a new beam frame tomorrow. Oh, it's done all right. It's done all right. You got hold of that one. Well done. Now you're wondering how to get down, aren't you?
It doesn't look that soft, but it is just like clay.
I'd go long way around if I were you. Steady, steady. I've still got weight from all them years ago. We're going to get onto hybrid and what's happened with hybrid, because as you know, I had the G430 hybrid fitted, didn't I? But it's no longer in the bag.
That's what you took out when I went up to Huddersfield and you couldn't.
Yeah.
You were all over shop.
When it arrived, I were horrendous with it. I were absolutely horrendous.
So this is to win the hole.
I made a 3. It is, yeah, 3 for 2. Hit it, Rob. Oh, you had that, you just didn't hit it.
No. I was that busy concentrating.
So I'll stick some close-ups in my woods, Rob. I've actually gone for G425 free wood because I've got the confidence now to hit the woods. You know, obviously as my driving's improved, I was scared of having a free wood in the bag, and I've gone to a free wood because I've got the confidence back with woods. And instead of going for the 2 hybrid, I've now got the 3 hybrid in, but I've gone back to a G425. And the reason being is that the G430, when you look down at it from the top, and I'll put a close-up in, there's only 1 alignment dot on the top.
Right.
And on the old G425s, there's 2.
Yeah.
And I must say, this is only my opinion, and it might not be everyone else's, but over the last 3 years, I've actually disliked the alignment on top of Ping's clubs more and more, because the G410, I used to love the turbulators on the top, because that used to draw me in to the ball.
Yeah.
And then when these came out, I weren't as content with just the 3 dots. But it's like, I can't really go back to G410 because you can't get them at market anymore. And I wanted new heads. I didn't want to buy second-hand heads. So I've got the G425 LS Tech free wood, and I've got the 19-degree hybrid, which is almost like a bit of a 2-iron, but not, I mean, the 17 degrees more like a 1-iron sort of free wood loft, isn't it? So, but I've also gone for stiff shafts like Adam recommended. I've not gone for extra stiff this time. And you know, having that little bit more feeling of the head is really helping me.
I mean, that's the same shaft as you've got in your driver, that, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And then this KBS is one that I had already in the old G425. I've just gone to a little bit softer shaft, which is feeling really nice. It's helping me launch the ball, and that's what we're going to hit on here. But I'll put some close-ups in of the difference between the G430 head and the G425 head, and it's only my preference, but I prefer the alignment on the G425. And if I must say, I preferred the alignment more on the G410 and previous models. Watch this. The confidence is back. That is
an absolute bullet.
It's not going to be up there, it's going to be short, but
it's short and to the left.
It's a tad pulley, if I'm going to be quite honest.
Oh no! I've stopped doing that.
It stopped though. I know. You're just getting a bit tired. Your lower half didn't turn through, but it stopped.
I'd stopped doing that.
You know you're in luck. Look at that. A little bit further to the right, it were dead. Come on. Get a good strike on it. Pulley. He's not turning through with his lower half. Look how flat-footed you are.
Yeah.
All shoulders and arms. Show me a good follow-through with your bottom half of your body. Hips and chest to target. And show me that heel. That's a bit better. You've got to get that timing for your turn. I don't know if I saw that land, did you?
I didn't see it land.
It was going straight for it. It's got about 60 yards. Sorry about the sun, but the flag is right on the trunk of that tree. Let's see if we can get it close and have a birdie putt. Or a good birdie putt, should I say. Oh, it's straight at it. With the club. think that's down its throat. So as things lie, Rob, we're level on this hole, aren't we?
Yeah.
I've had 2, you've had 3, but
and I'm 1 down.
Me. You're 1 down. Oh wow, it were the line. I think you like these greens. It's best I've seen you putt. Unlucky. That's where I would have been sat, under that tree on a bench, waiting for my dad. While he sometimes hit more than 1 ball.
2 putts for the match. Oops. If you were saying about ball, what I found was I seem to get the distance right with these balls for some reason.
Well, yeah, you know why? It's because you're getting feel, because it's got a nice outer shell and it provides feel and good feedback. We're talking about the Hosel rocket ball here, which we did a video on a few days ago, if you've not seen it. Oh, stay.
I'm not giving it, yeah?
Well, I did tell you, didn't I? You should never give a putt for the match. That's a little lesson for you guys if you play match play this year. Rob, I've really enjoyed that.
Did. Got some nice vlogs in, didn't you?
Yeah, and thanks for watching, guys. That's a little bit about the top end of my bag and what's happened, if you were, you know, wondering. Yeah. And the main thing is we've been on a bit of a journey, but I've got to where I'm comfortable with a driver, fairwood and hybrid. You know, and sometimes it don't matter how you get there.
I mean, that's the thing, me just watching you on YouTube. Every time you were having matches like with James or whatever, you could see you were nervous pulling driver out.
I were avoiding woods.
And you were on holes that you should take driver, like on par 5s and that. You weren't happy. You didn't look happy.
There's not going to be any of that this year.
No.
If James is watching, there's not going to be any, you know, hitting 3 irons and anything like that. It's going to be driver all the way, and if not, I've got a rocket of a 3-wood now in bag. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not going to big my game up too much, but I'm excited.
Good. You just got to work on your chipping now, because that's gone out the window.
Well, I'm going to have to get better inside 100 yards, because I'm going to have a lot more shots inside 100 yards. So yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. I've got a new set of irons coming, by the way, Rob, and I've got a new set of wedges. It's been a big month for me, and I haven't changed my clubs that much. And I reckon these irons I've ordered, I'm going to put myself on the line and say this, I think they are the very, very best iron for somebody that feels like they're a progressing golfer who wants to get to scratch, but wants something forgiving that provides feel and control. So
you're going to tell us the make?
You're going to have to wait and see. It's a make that you won't be expecting, because I've not been to that factory in the last few weeks. I know a lot of people are expecting me to get the 230s, I230s, and I'll explain in that video why I didn't go for the I230s. You know, obviously, again, it's a little bit of personal preference, but there were a reason why I didn't go for the I230s. So if you were maybe somebody that's in the market for a new set of irons this year and an I230 is on your radar, it might be worth just watching that video. Not that I can, you know, disparage them. I thought they were really nice, but for me, in the end, I went for a different model. So anyway,
just whatever, as I say, whatever you're comfortable with and whatever.
Yeah.
It suits your eye.
Well, the crazy thing is, I don't think these are the best looking club, but performance-wise, they just blew it out at park.
I mean, the thing is, if you're performing that well with them, they start to look good.
Well, they're not bad looking, don't get me wrong, but if I were grading them on looks, they'd probably be an 8.5, not a 10, but the performance was a 10. So anyway, there we are. Guys, hope you've enjoyed that video. We've waffled on a little bit, but we'll see you in a few days' time. Bye.
Bye.